right, we make a brief interview with Eric Smith, and then we go on to the signing. So, Eric, do you remember the first thing that you got you excited about music?
The first thing that I got excited about music, man, you know what? Growing up, man, I was a church cat. I was playing drums, right? And so my brother was a guitar player, so he was a little bit ahead of me, and he used to play with Tony. And at first, I was content with just playing at church, you know, on Sunday mornings or whatever. And the first time I went to a Tony show, my brother's playing his guitar. He did his guitar solo on Southern California. He's on his knees with his hood on. They pouring water on him and stuff. And I got, like, I forgot I was my brother, man. I was almost in tears. I was like, man, I got to do that. You know what I mean? So that's when I knew that I had to, you know, make the move to try to, you know, pursue it professionally.
Talk about a bit about the TC gear that you're using and what it had done for your sound as an artist.
Man, first of all, this guy, I know it's my interview, but this guy Uriah Duffy, he's been screaming about this stuff forever, and I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna check it out. He's like, man, you gotta check out TC, gotta check it out. So I used it before, but I sat in on somebody else's situation. But once I finally was able to get my own rig and you guys came down to our rehearsal in London and turned a couple knobs, man, I was like literally blown away because of the characteristics of it. I love the fact that besides it just being a head that you can control your bass, low, mid, high treble, and treble, whatever, you can actually control the frequencies, you know what I mean, and then turn up the volumes of those frequencies. So, and that it has the limiter and the compressor on it, you know, and you can control the tweeter volume in the front. It's like, it's dope. I mean, it's a lot of stuff on it that I've never seen on a bass amp. And like, and for my tone, even our front of house guy, man, he's just like, he's blown away. He's like, yo, man, in an arena, we hear every note that you play. Because, you know, sometimes, like, you know, and no disrespect to any other amps or whatever, but some companies, they sound great if you're playing in like a small environment or whatever, but once you get in an arena situation, certain notes get lost. Like, I mean, it works with whole notes, but if you have to do a scale or whatever, you can't hear it. But they're like, we hear everything that you're playing. So, I mean, it's killing.
You're also a tone print artist, and you have done some tone prints with us. Can you tell us a little bit about what your idea is about tone print and how you use them?
That whole philosophy is ridiculous to me. I mean, the fact that you can have any setting and just put it in your smartphone, and if you want like a Uriah setting or a pick funk setting or whatever, that you can just literally hit your pickup with it and choose the whole thing. I mean, that's crazy. So like, I mean, the shaker is just retarded to me. I mean, the vibrato thing, I haven't been able to use it on a Rihanna setting per se, but I've definitely used it in the studio, and it's like retarded, you know. So I'm definitely a fan, man.
Is there one piece of TC gear that you cannot live without?
RH750. It's literally with me everywhere I go, to the fact that I broke a knob because I tried to stuff it in my luggage, and I hit it with a shoe or something and it snapped the knob in half. But yeah, 750, literally, if I'm in a situation where I have to get like backline that they don't have TC or whatever, I can literally put my 750 on top of any head and it sounds amazing. I mean, on top of any cabinet. So yeah, that's the one piece that I can't live without.
But thank you for the interview, and we'll go on with the signing.